Why did you choose to sign with the Eagles?
I think they have a great quarterback, a great organization. Maybe a few players here and there away from winning a championship. So I think that was the right place for me. They looking to build. Carson's a great quarterback. The defense is doing a great job. And the NFC division, the NFC East division is pretty tough, but at the same time, I'm a competitor. I want to compete. And hopefully we can do that. We can win a championship.
Alshon
Stephen, the NFC East.
Alshon, Stephen A. here. Thanks for coming on the show. You signed a one-year deal for $14 million. Is that about you wanting to prove that you're worthy of that big-time, long-term contract? Is it about that or more so about others doubting you and you feeling the need to prove something you believe they have not recognized?
I think it's a little bit of both. Like I'm looking to go out this year and just prove everyone wrong. Whoever doubted me, I'm just going out there, just balls, take it one game at a time, one play at a time.
Alshon, the kind of tag on you is great number 2 receiver. Everyone knows that. Is he a number 1? And maybe that's why the league does not seem convinced that you are. Why do you think that is?
I honestly don't know. But at the same time, like I just said, I'm willing to go out there and prove that. So next year, when we have this conversation, we'll be talking about something different.
I need to touch on something, Alshon. How much did Jay Cutler being your quarterback affect whatever performance or lack thereof you were able to put forth on the field in Chicago? What role did Jay Cutler play in that?
Say that one more time.
Let me try it again. Jay Cutler, what kind of an impact did he end up having on questions about you and what you could ultimately deliver in your mind?
I don't think that had a huge impact on anything. I just think like things happen, like in the game of football, like injuries or players here and there. Like last year, I think that we probably may have the most injuries in the league. So I think injuries also play a factor in like how situations play out with things, how you want it to go. It's not certainly, it don't go as planned as you want it to go.
Alshon, I must confess, there's a few Giants fans here on the show.
Yeah.
Now, why do you think the Giants, obviously an acquisition there, getting Brandon Marshall, why do you think that this Eagles team can compete with teams like the Giants and the Cowboys?
As you look at it last year, I think the Eagles, they had a few games here and there. They beat the Cowboys once. The Giants game, they had a few battles with the Giants. It's always a competitive league. You never know who could win the division. It's always close. There's no one that's separating themselves from the pack.
Alshon, I think you're a really good fit with the Eagles. As a Giants fan, the Eagles always worry me, especially last year. Their defense was trending towards elite at times. When the offensive line was good, so was Carson Wentz. Didn't have a receiver. Obviously, now he does. I think you are a number 1, so time will tell. But you're doing this all in front of the most brutal fans in sports. Did you take that into consideration before you signed this deal?
I don't think that really matters, man. I'm just go out and just play my game, just play football. Whatever happens, I'm going to take it all in stride.
But I know people had to talk to you like you're going to Philly. You know, like they had to talk to you about that fan. It's a great sports town, too great sometimes.
But the fans
Those fans can be brutal.
I think if you diehard fans, you gotta thrive to bring a championship to the city. So
Who
that's what I'm trying to do.
Who in the NFC worries you the most? NFC East.
I always look at it as more of ourselves than anyone. Whatever we can control, we take care of the business we can control, and everything else will play out. I'm not worried about any NFC East or whoever. We just trying to, whatever Philadelphia trying to do, whatever we trying to build, that's what we can control.
Alshon, who's the number 1 receiver for the Philadelphia Eagles, Matthews or yourself? I'm asking because Brandon Marshall signs with the Giants. He openly states he's number 2 because Odell Beckham Jr. is there, and he wasn't conceding to Sterling Shepard. He said he's a number 2, just like Shepard is. What do you consider yourself to be
have
in
Odell
this
Beckham on the Eagles.
In this lineup with the Philadelphia Eagles? Do you think you're the number 1 or the number 2 guy? What did they tell you you're going to be?
I mean, I play X receiver. I believe I'm the number 1 receiver. I'm not throwing any shade at anyone, but I'm confident in myself.
I'm Max Kellerman. Thanks for stopping by. Before you go, hit the button below to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you never miss a moment of me taking down Stephen A. Smith.